Hello guys, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. I want to talk to you guys today about E2x, the next generation staking platform. So I'm gonna go through a how to get into E2x, a little bit of background on what E2x is. E2x is a staking platform, is a certificate of deposit. So you deposit for a duration, say 30 days, and you receive dividends every day from your staking based on the auction. So I'm going to show you guys what to do here. So be sure to go to E2xtoken.io and be sure to have a MetaMask wallet with your information signed in. So if you have this right here, you are signed in. Then, excuse me, go to dApps and go to Auction Lobby. The Auction Lobby will take you to the Auction Lobby where you can go ahead and enter the auction. But before we do this, if you have a referral from a friend, you get a 10% bonus. So to also use your referral for other friends, you want to go over to your referral section. You want to copy this and then put this in the URL. This will be for somebody else to use. So in this case, I'm going to use a different referral code. So I'm going to go ahead and use a different referral code. So once you have the referral code, once you go into the auction, you receive a 10% bonus, and as well as your referee. So they receive 10% bonus on top of that. So go here and press enter, and let's say we're going to put in 0.1 and then enter the auction. So if you guys haven't done any transactions on the Ethereum blockchain, this is where it shows you have gas fees, and you can change the gas fees to make it go faster if you would like. At this time, I'm going to do faster just for video purposes, and then press save, and then press confirm. So it's going to take a second. Sometimes it takes longer, depending. You can make it go even faster if you customize your fees, but we're going to go through that in a different segment. We're just focusing on E2x. So, once you get your E2x, okay, it will receive your E2x right here. You're going to put the amount of E2x you receive into this amount. So you go, say 10,000, and then you're going to put how many days. So, for me personally, depending on the account, between 30 and 60 or even 90 days, depending on how long of a stake you want to do. There's no specific share rate at this time. Share rate means is like a 1-to-1 value. So in other iterations of staking platforms, you may receive higher share rates if you stake longer. But for E2x specifically, that's not the case. So if you would go down here, it tells you the facts of E2x. What is staking? You stake your E2x for a fixed number of days to earn interest on them. Make sure you stake for more than 5 days to be eligible to get a bonus day reward. So every 5 days you receive a staking reward. And so say if you put in a stake for 5 days, the first day is you're waiting to get into it, and then the second day you're in the staking. So actually 5 days is technically 7 days. So if you're going to go 30 days, it would actually be 32 days technically. So just be sure that if you're doing a rotation of 5 days, that every day is actually going to be technically up to 7 days before you receive your first staking rewards. So do as you please, and Dyor, of course, which is do your own research. At the end of every day, a daily stake pool of E2x tokens will be calculated and will be shared and allocated to all the open stakes between the open stakes based on their staked tokens amount, which will be available for user to withdraw when the stake ends. So what they're saying is that you go to the dividend pool in the auction section. See where it says my entry right here. So I put in 0.1 Ethereum. This is how much Ethereum's in the contract right now. Yesterday was 11. So you can see here, this is the share rate of how much, or this is the share rate for how much E2x per Ethereum. So this will vary depending on how much Ethereum you put in. So obviously you won't get that 1.3 million Ethereum or E2x per Ethereum. You'll be receiving 10% of that, which is 135 of that amount. And then, of course, with the 10% stake, you'll receive 10% more. But as more people put in Ethereum in the contract, your share rate goes down based on how much is in the stake. So if there's less Ethereum in the contract for the day, you get a better rate. If there's more, then you get a lower rate. So what this does entice people, and this is what becomes more valuable for everyone in general, is that when there's more in the contract, when you're already staking, you receive higher dividends payouts. So it kind of equates for lower priced E2x with how much is in the contract or at that day, at the end of the staking day. And then if the auction goes up and then you have already staked, then you receive higher dividends for that day. So it's going to take a little bit, maybe to wrap your head around it, but basically the more Ethereum, the better. But at the same time, you want to get in early because you want a better rate for E2x before the price does go up. So at this time, there's no market price for this, so I will announce that information on for Uniswap, but that will be an X swap, where it's an in-game decentralized exchange where you can exchange E2x to Ethereum directly. So in this case, I don't have a stake at this time. So you can see, if you guys saw, that I have my other stakes. My other stakes are, this one's 180 days. This is, not like a very low amount, but this was staked early on, so there's some type of residual income that comes from it. So as I progressed, I received better rates, and now I'm starting to get better dividend payouts. And as the price goes up, I get better dividend payouts, but I get less E2x. So also when you stake as a bonus, not only you receive Ethereum rewards, you also receive E2x. I probably should have said that differently, where you receive E2x and you also receive Ethereum, because most contracts, similar to the certificate of deposit, do not give you Ethereum. So that is this makes it a very unique platform in comparison to everything else, because it pays you in that currency, but then people sell the currency down and then becomes less valuable. Well, that might be the case in the bigger picture, but at this time that's not the case, because it pays you on Ethereum, and so people just want to accumulate E2x, stake it for long term to receive dividends. So that's pretty much kind of the run around here on that aspect. And I'll kind of give you, how is a calculation pool, there's only so much E2x released every day, and then it kind of goes down as every day happens. Bonus staking, that's every 5 days. What is a reward day? That's the 5-day bonus. You get stakes get 2 times rewards on bonus days. Example, creating day 4 in 15 days. Stake 3 bonuses. Yeah, 3 bonus days, day 20. Okay, what if I end the stake early? If you end your stake early, you'll get a penalty equal to the profit of the half of the days you committed to. So the profit aspect is for E2x. It doesn't affect your Ethereum. So just to let you know, you can get your Ethereum early on if you decide this unstake, but you receive less E2x. So be sure to, think about that before you. Do I get ETH dividends for staking? Yes. One of the benefits of staking E2x is ETH dividends. At the end of each day, ETH dividend pool will be calculated and allocated to all open stakes based on their stake amount. The dividend pool comes from daily auction lobby total entry amount. So as the amount grows, you receive better dividends, essentially. How is dividend pool calculated? 90% of all Ether that enters the daily auction lobby is pooled and distributed back to stakers. So 90% of that Ethereum goes back to us. It's a beautiful concept. And when will I receive my ETH dividends? After you exit your stakes, you'll receive your ETH dividends. So every day you receive dividends when it closes out. It's 4 p.m. Pacific Time Standard, 5 p.m. Is that Mountain Time? So be sure to know what your your time zone is, but 4 p.m. Pacific Time Standard would be, on the East Coast, it'd be 7 p.m. So just calculate the time specifically to your time zone, knowing when the auction ends. So yeah, that pretty much covers most of the aspects. There is another aspect to this, is that a percentage of the dividends from the ETH pool goes into another platform called E2x, which is originally is on Tron, but we will talk more on that at another segment. But that also helps build that particular platform, which is the original platform built before E2x. So this is the Ethereum side, and then there's a Tron side to E2x, which pretty much paved the way on how this is going to be conducted. So people like I was able to understand it and know what to do. And now we're still really early on here, being that there's other platforms slowly ending at their phases and going to release their tokens. Eventually the Ethereum will pool into this platform and become very big. So this is a Dyor. Do your own research. This is not financial advice. Definitely do your research on how to get Ethereum, and making a MetaMask wallet. I have a tutorial on that, so I can share that, have that on the description below. But anyways, this is your boy, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency, and this is E2x, next generation staking platform, how to stake and buy into the auction for E2x. Okay guys, you have a great day, evening, and afternoon. Peace.